loves baby doubly. Still, daddy's doing dishes, feeling full. For all that little baby knows, oh, daddy stays and mommy goes, and that's the way it is in every home. They carry on like normal folks and pay no mind to grandpa's jokes.
I'm Glenn Richards, and this is WUFT Amplified, showcasing some amazing local artists for your listening pleasure. On this episode, we're happy to welcome longtime Gainesville favorite Michael Claytor. Get ready for some great storytelling through song. With my memory, here's Michael Claytor on WUFT Amplified.
I'm accosted, but it's kinda casual, and no one else can see him. Takes my faculties and my wherewithal and all my sparkle with him. He's a memory, needs repressing, or at least a little dressing down. He's the goggle dog in my sidecar as I putz my way through town. Tends to show up when the moment is getting inopportune, lobbing pebbles at the window of my second story room. And when I notice my aloneness, he's the man in the yellow moon, full and fat from sucking all the fun out of my gloom. Remember me as having had some dignity. Remember me, but not my memory. Now if you know me, you know my memory. If not the whole sordid story, 'cause more importantly, no, I mean worst of all, I'm not me without he who spills my secrets from my eyelids, living closer than a conjoined twin. If I lose my mind, don't you find it, for the beast resides within. Remember me as having had some dignity. Remember me, but not my memory. Remember me, beholden only to my fancy free. Remember me, but not my memory. All right, thanks a lot. I'm going to play a song called Costume Jewelry. I wrote this song a little while back. It's about an insult that was lobbed my way by my grandfather. You know, we were hanging out and joking around, and he said, "You're nothing but costume jewelry," which I took to mean, I'm really nice looking, but maybe not so valuable. So I thought it was a really nice burn, and I wrote a song about it. It's called Costume Jewelry. On the night my darling left, she called me costume jewelry, a brass bedazzled brooch pinned on her gown. Rip off rubies, ersatz, emeralds, dummy diamonds. I said, dress me up, or darling, dress me down, 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 down and out, out on a Sunday, dressed to the nines. The boulevard, my prison yard, our love, my crime. Hobnob with the hoity-toity bourgeoisie, fragile as the crust atop my creme brulee. Bounce between the boutique shops around the square. free flight to fancy flown with sorrow to spare. Our dinner date arrangement down from us to me. Whimper while I notify the maitre d'. On the night my darling left, she called me costume jewelry, a breast bedazzled brooch pinned on her gown. Rip off rubies, ersatz, emeralds, dummy diamonds. I said, dress me up, or darling, dress me down, 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 down. Lobster butter on my bow tie, foie gras on my sleeve, crudité, charcuterie, and rabbit terrine. Oyster crackers crumbled on my cummerbund. Pass the lady fingers if you please. Count the courses down the hatch, I've had my fill. Sweet relief, a digestif, I think I will. Linger over conversation, time to kill. Snip my stogie, sip my brandy, skip the bill. On the night my darling left, she called me costume jewelry, a breast bedazzled brooch pinned on her gown. Rip off rubies, ersatz, emeralds, dummy diamonds. I said, dress me up, or darling, dress me down, 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 down. Dress me up, or darling, dress me down, 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 down.
All right. Thanks very much.
That's Costume Jewelry from Michael Claytor on WUFT Amplified. My Memory ahead of that. So, the trophy musician, Michael Claytor, is with us. So we're working our way slowly but surely through the UF Health Shands Arts and Medicine program. Michael, practitioner with the Arts and Medicine program. When did you start doing that?
All the way back in 2013, so it's been over a decade now. Yeah.
So for those who don't know, tell us about the Arts and Medicine program.
Yeah, so it's a program that aims to infuse the hospital environment with arts experiences for patients and staff. And a lot of times that looks like playing for patients at their bedsides. Sometimes it means writing songs with patients. We also produce a radio show out of the hospital these days. So we kind of just try to bring as much music and art into the hospital as we can to make the experience better for people.
Musicians have written with patients and recorded things, right?
Yeah, at least 30-something songs with patients and recorded them. We have a little mobile studio we can bring up to their hospital room and do recording sessions together with patients. And it's really fun, and it's been really cool for us too.
And it's not just musicians, but there's artists.
Yeah, we have a really interdisciplinary team. We've got a lot of visual artists, and we have integrated therapies practitioners that do guided relaxation stuff and massage therapy and yoga. And we have a literary artist in residence. We've got lots that we offer.
Not the only program, but it's a big one, and it's pretty cool. We have it here in Gainesville at UF Health. So let's hear some more music. What you want to tell us about this next one?
Up next is a song I wrote called Daydreams. It's sort of about when daydreaming turns sour.
All right. Once again, it's Michael Claytor with Daydreams on WUFT Amplified.
There's a king upon a throne, he sits beside a pile of bones. It was my best friend, and every lie I've ever told is written there in bold. The sheriff reads them. Now suspend your disbelief, I somehow sneak out like a thief with some fair maiden. But I'm racked with guilt, the house we built is braced upon the bones of my best friend. 'Cause daydreams don't let up until your heart breaks. Daydreams leave you razor blades for keepsakes. I slip across the border in a blindfold. It's snowing in the mountain town. The roof and walls are falling down around me. I was seated in this monastery. It's only ancient wisdom that confounds me. A lama serves up butter tea. I smile and touch him softly on the shoulder. But he's all pine bark, rough and brittle, stiffly bows his exit like a soldier. 'Cause daydreams don't let up until your heart breaks. And daydreams leave you razor blades for keepsakes. I slip across the border in a blindfold, where I'm 17 years old. John the Baptist tends to show up when I'm on the phone with my dear mother. And even though I need him badly, I lift my index finger sadly, say just a moment. He wanders off dejected, perhaps the way that I inflected turned him off again. But that's alright, he'll be returning. Yeah, John ain't one for lesson learning. Might be my best friend. 'Cause daydreams don't let up until your heart breaks. Yeah, daydreams leave you razor blades for keepsakes. I slip across the border in a blindfold.
Very much. All right, this next song is called The Entertainer, and I wrote this song after living in Gainesville and playing music for a long time. And you know, it's the people you meet, it's the music you hear and that you get to be a part of, and it's a song about like the different ways that a music scene can be a part of your life and affect you for good and for bad, but you know, mostly for good in my case. And yeah, it's a song called The Entertainer.
He takes the stage or he doesn't. You knew he was there or he wasn't. He'll sing you to sleep or to the edge of your seat, or he won't. He's wringing his hands in the corner, or taking your girlfriend's drink order, stealing your tears with laughter, sadness, or neither. Go on and tell him that you love him. He says that he don't like you either. His conscience hangs the jury. His wit betrays his worry. And on the day that he left, he smiled and he wept, and I believed him. I picture him now on a metro, but he's already found his way home. Can't stay put, but he's always been lousy at leaving. You know, it's nice to see him back, except I still ain't seen him. looks you square in the eyes or through to the wall behind. 1,000-yard gaze, and the songs that he plays are all lifted. But the kid in the front row center, taking cues from a hard-hearted mentor, is sifting the fiction, throws out the myth that he's gifted. Now I'm his latest punchline, and I'm laughing, 'cause I don't get it.
Thank you. All right, up next is a song that I wrote. It's called Easy Go. I don't play this one all that often, but I really like it, and it's kind of related to the work that I do at the hospital. And you know, you meet people in dire circumstances all the time, and you know, at the end of their lives, and you wonder what they're thinking about. And this is sort of informed by that work. It's called Easy Go.
Breathe in my breath with my brain, not my chest. Here it comes again. Shake a spray paint can, feel the rattle in the tin, huffing oxygen. I'm a warrior, they say, but I don't wanna fight. I've been this way, it's how I wanna die. Plumbing the deep, find a new way to sleep, make it out alright. Staying to stay, feeling the weight of my body. I trip on a dream, scene after scene, it's a comedy. Cue the montage here and let the music play. Watch the coming of age after coming of age. Killing the past, saving the last for a tragedy. What happens now? Well, I used to know. Blue on blue, sky on sea stacked surrounding me. Each one filled deep enough to drown me in fantasy. I could stay all day and all night after that. Find a room with a view, take my time getting back. Notice the air, leave it right there. What happens now? Well, I used to know. When breath won't come, boy, it's easy go.
That's Easy Go for Michael Claytor on WUFT Amplified. That was kind of emotional. Easy Go.
Yeah. I I meet people in that situation a lot, and I think about it a lot for them and for myself. And I feel like that was one of those songs that kind of needed to come out at some point. Yeah.
So trying to identify your influences, you harken back to like a golden age of singer-songwriter type. But the finger-picking style that you have as well, is there one person that did both, or you like this person's finger-picking style and this person's songwriting?
Well, I feel like it's a pretty varied influence. And, you know, what I always say about my own finger-picking styles is just a collection of bad habits that I learned over the years that turned into a style at some point. I love songwriters with a quirky sense of humor, people who throw words and phrases into songs that you feel like that don't belong in songs. And so I try to do that myself. You know, obviously, like people like John Prine I love, and like, you know, on the country side, like I love Roger Miller and the real goofy folks.
The witty ones.
Yeah.
Guy Clark?
Guy Clark. I love Guy Clark. Yeah, for sure.
So you've had a couple of different projects in Gainesville, Umoja Orchestra, Adult Boys Thunder Band, one of my personal favorites. Michael Claytor and his friends, you've recorded an album, that, and then a solo work. Any other recordings in the offing?
Yeah, so I'm planning to make an album this year, and it's been a long time goal, and just something that gets lost in the shuffle of having kids and life and a job. And but some of these songs I feel like deserve to be on the record, and I'm excited to do it. I've got a good collection of musician friends in town that are willing to put up with me and play on it. So that's coming soon, I hope.
All right. Well, we got time for one more. Here's Michael Claytor with Daddy Does the Dishes on WUFT Amplified.
Here's a song I wrote when I was a new dad, and my wife worked a lot more than I did, and I was home with baby a lot and doing a lot of chores and dishes and other things, and so it's called Daddy Does the Dishes. Daddy does the dishes, keeps the house in line. Mama called again, she's working overtime. Baby don't know the difference, nah, she's doing fine, 'cause Daddy's doing dishes all the time. Well, Daddy wakes with baby at the break of dawn. There ain't no sign of Mama, except the coffee's on. Eggs and bacon in the skillet, plates go in the sink and fill it. Daddy's doing dishes all the time. Well, Mama has the drive that Daddy never did, to work hard and provide for the little kid. She's pumping in her 8th floor office, missing home but taking solace, knowing Daddy's got the house in line. Oh, Daddy stays and Mommy goes, and that's the way it is in every home. They weather every coming storm and yell to hell with gender norms, happy in the lifestyle that they chose. Now baby's in her swing until the daylight's gone. Daddy lost his car keys out on the lawn. Mud tracked in on baby's shoes. Guess Daddy's doing floors now too, and Daddy's doing dishes all the time. And the working day is long and seems to never end. Mama boards the train and finds a second wind. She makes it home for bath time, bubbly. In half the time, loves baby doubly. Still, Daddy's doing dishes, feeling full. For all that little baby knows, oh, Daddy stays and Mommy goes, and that's the way it is in every home. They carry on
like normal folks and pay no mind to grandpa's jokes. Happy in the lifestyle that they chose. Ooh, I said Daddy does the dishes, keeps the house in line. Mama called again, she's working overtime. Well, baby don't know the difference, now she's doing fine. 'Cause Daddy's doing dishes all the time. Yeah, I said Daddy's doing dishes all the time.
All right.
That's Daddy Does the Dishes from Michael Claytor on WUFT Amplified. You want to shout out your co-writer?
Yeah, that's written by me and my sister, Grace Coelho. Shout out, Grace.
I don't think I'd ever seen a co-writing credit on any of your music, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, one of a few.
Well, you can learn more about WUFT Amplified and check out past episodes at wuft.org/amplified. I'm Glenn Richards. Thank you, Michael Claytor. Thank you for checking us out. We'll see you next time.
Right.
On the night my darling left, she called me costume jewelry, a brass bedazzled brooch pinned on her gown. Rip-off rubies, ersatz, emeralds, dummy diamonds. I said, dress me up or darling, dress me down, 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 down and out, out on a Sunday, dressed to the nines. The boulevard, my